What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Star Wars Black Series Jedi Fallen Order Cal Kestis. And so here we have Cal Kestis posing out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what he comes with. Cal Kestis does come with BD1, which is a little droid. I do like it. It has articulation. He has a little ball joint in the head, some ball hinges or ball joints in the thighs, and then some knee joints. Again, not really fond of these little droid cutesy things, but it's a nice little add-on. And then we also do get Cal's lightsaber, which is a really interesting design. It has a really long handle. The blade does come out. The only thing is, there's no way to store it on him, and there's plenty of places that you could store a lightsaber on him, but unfortunately you can't because Hasbro didn't think this all the way through. With that out of the way, guys, let's actually have a closer look at Cal Kestis. So here we have a closer look at Cal Kestis, and they did a really good job on his face from what I can see from stills of the video game. It looks like Cal Kestis, so I really can't fault it. I don't know if they did the same thing they did with The Force Unleashed, where he looks like his actor. I really haven't been keeping up with Fallen Order, so I don't know too much about Cal Kestis here. But from, like I said, what I see from still shots, he looks like the way he showed from the video game, although a little more detail in the hair would have been nice, a darker wash, but overall still a really good looking figure. Now Cal Kestis does have this little, it's not a vest, it's not really a poncho, I guess we'll call it a vest, but you can see he does have some strapping going around the vest, which does look really good, and it does look like it slips into his vest right here, comes out through the bottom. Might be connected to this going inward, I don't know. Can't really take it apart and see, but you can see we do have some straps underneath his arm right here. So overall it's done really well, and I do like the paint apps on it. It's clean for the most part, and it looks kind of dirty with areas here and there. Having a look at his arms, you can see right here he does have some canisters right here. They're painted really well, I do like that. Looking at this arm, he does have a full sleeve and a glove, and then some kind of communicator right here, or might just be his iPod, I don't know, it looks a lot like an iPod. But again, he does have a glove right here on the right or left hand, and it looks really nice. Going on to his right arm, you can see his sleeve is rolled up, which is a really interesting design. It's not symmetrical. One thing I want to point out is that his arm is painted. Why is his arm painted? Because they cast his arm possibly in the same blue that his shirt is made out of. As you can see right there, you can see some blue poking out. Why would they do that? That's something I just don't understand why Hasbro would do that. Just cast this in flesh-colored plastic. Like, you can see a color difference right here. Looks kind of sloppy, but it's still okay. The wristband is done really well. It's a nice glossy brown. And then, of course, we do have his ungloved hand on this side. Continuing to have a look at his outfit, you can see his shirt does come all the way down with the belt continuing on right here. We have some straps painted, which are done really, really well. We have some little red and silver accents there. The straps right here, you can see they're painted silver. He appears to have some kind of tool belt right here. You can see he has a little bit of, I don't know, screwdrivers, pliers, maybe a hydro spanner right there, and then we have a little canister there. Again, perfect opportunity that you could have had his lightsaber in here. Why didn't Hasbro do that? I will never know. Looking at his pants, it does look like he's some kind of mechanic. You can see he has I don't really know what that is. It looks like another little communicator thing. Maybe it's a computer. I don't know. I haven't played the game, and I won't play it till next month. But I do like the detailing they did in his pants. It looks really worn. You can see he does have knee pads right here, which look really, really good. Going on to his boots, you can see he has a silver buckle right here, which looks really good. And then we have another silver buckle on his shoe. Just overall, really nice detail over Cal Kestis here, which I really do like. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually compare him to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Cal Kestis posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Cal Kestis posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Cal Kestis posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Black Series Mandalorian. And finally, here we have Cal Kestis posed next to the second sister Inquisitor. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually take a closer look at Cal Kestis. Now, he does have a ball joint in the head. I want to say it's a double ball joint going into the head, into the neck, but it really doesn't offer too much range. You can see he does look down about that much, does look up about that much. We do get some really good tilt there, so the head does move all the way around. We do have a swivel at the neck, and it does appear like his neck is also on a ball joint, so I do like the fact that we have a dumbbell joint from the head to the neck, and then a ball joint to the neck to the body. We do have a shoulder joint which goes out to about that far. They do a full 360. The vest is a little bit hindering, but it's not too bad. He has a single bend in the elbow, giving us 90 degrees on this side. We do have a rotation and an up and down hinge. Well, in and out hinge on the left hand. On the right hand, we have an up and down hinge, so I do like the fact that that is up and down. And then we also do get butterfly joints with him. Now, his vest does get in the way of that butterfly joint, so do be aware of that. We do have a really generous ball joint, which has a lot of movement. Doesn't really go forward that much, but it does go back quite a bit. And of course, you get rotation there, lean side to side. Hips go out to about that far. They go back to about that far. Go out a pretty decent amount. We do have a thigh swivel up high, double bend in the knee, although it's a little bit stiff, which does go all the way up to the canister, so I do like that. No boot cut swivel, but we do have a hinge in the ankle, which goes back to about there, and then goes forward to about there. And it's a pretty tough D10, so do be aware of that. Use caution. Other than that, he has pretty decent articulation, and it's what we've come to expect from Black Series. So, what we're going to do now is take a little break, get a post for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Cal Kestis posed for my final thoughts. Overall, this is a really interesting figure. It does represent how the character looks in Fallen Order. Like I said, I really haven't played the game, and I really haven't been keeping up with it. But from the still shots that I've seen, he actually looks pretty good. I do like the fact that his lightsaber is really interesting. I think the only thing that I would have preferred to have is somewhere for him to store it. He might not store it at all in the game. He might just carry it around all the time, so maybe that's the reason behind that. But those pouches do make it seem like you can have a lightsaber just sitting in them. It's not a knock against the figure, it's just poor planning on Hasbro's part. Even though I'm not a fan of the cutesy droids that Disney seems to be throwing in, I think BD-1 is a really nice figure, and it does have pretty good articulation for its size. Now, Cal Kestis is part of the new Star Wars Black Series wave, which is starting to hit stores at the time I'm making this video. He will run you about $20, which is standard for a Black Series figure. Now, you can find Cal Kestis here at Walmart, Target, Walgreens, or wherever you find figures such as comic book store and specialty stores, or you can get them online like I did. I actually got the entire case on Amazon, so I did knock everything out in one go. If you want to pick up Cal Kestis, I have seen him in stores. He's not that difficult to find, but he is sought after. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other Star Wars Black Series videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.